Hi, it's John Cunningham with this month's Market Dynamics. Almost at the end of November, and some good news for a change. Actually, we're starting to see a lot more activity. We're actually seeing buyers engage in the marketplace, making decisions. We're so far at 27 sales on the 27th of November, which is fantastic. It just shows us that there's a little bit more confidence creeping back in to the market. So we've found some competitive sales happening as well. So in other words, where there's more than one buyer engaged in a property at a time. We've had some auctions that have been really strong. But what's interesting is those private treaty, those with prices attached to them as opposed to auction, where people are engaged at a price point that makes sense to them. So we're finding when value is discovered, buyers get engaged. And that's probably the biggest shift that's occurred in the last few months from where there was a lot of fence sitting. We're starting to see people come back into play. They're going to make decisions prior to Christmas and get it out of the way, which is a very sensible way of going about it. Our days on market at the moment sitting at 35, and the average on the Northern Beaches is currently at 46. So we're really happy with that. It means our properties aren't sitting on the market as long, and we're taking advantage of that critical first 4 weeks of any property, which is really when all the action should happen. So what we're finding is that when we get a property in the market, that means it's actually aligned to both vendor and purchaser expectations on price. We're getting really strong engagement. It's happening. We're getting the right sort of numbers. When a property is just on the market, which is it's sitting there, it's sort of in that limbo phase of the buyers still think it's a little bit overpriced. The vendors are hoping for not a miracle, but at least a premium price. Those properties are struggling. They need to be in the market to actually get those results. We're also seeing a lot of properties are sitting in what we call out of market. The market's in a place now where prices are pretty predetermined in relation to how buyers engage. So anything that's way out of whack will just not get engagement from the marketplace. So all in all, we're seeing the dynamics moving into December as positive. I suppose a restrained positivity to a certain extent, but we are seeing people now listing their properties for January, and that's a really good sign. We'll see those buyers who are sitting on the fence come back into the market over the next 4 weeks or in the new year. So our expectations is for a stable period moving forward, but right now, great time to buy. So hopefully that'll wrap up this November market dynamics for you with a bit of clarity, and look forward to next month's instalment.